Hey. So there's going to be some changes to the channel. I guess that's what happens when people start doing YouTube, right? They start doing the vlogs or whatever. You start out doing one thing a certain way, then you switch it up to something else. Okay, so it's still going to be about low carb, still going to be about veganism. So low carb, veto, vegan. Oh, isn't that funny? Veto instead of keto, it's veto. Ooh, look at me coining words. So my weight loss is still going well. It's slowed way down. When you're 244, 264, 300, and you start losing weight, you lose huge chunks of weight almost every week, right? When you get closer and closer to your goal, you've only got like 20, 30 pounds to go, it slows way down. And I'm okay with that, guys. I really am because I just feel good. I feel good. I feel like I'm getting plenty to eat. We've started having barbecues on weekends, and we barbecue almost every vegetable that's in the house. Like I make shish kebabs with mushrooms on them. My new favorite thing ever. Oh my God, have you guys done that? Just pile like 5 mushrooms on a stick, like the little round ones, and barbecue them on the grill. Oh, they're so good. And zucchini grilled, love it. So yeah, just shish kebabs, the bigger vegetables. We just slice them in half and throw them on the grill. And then my husband has some impossible burgers. We got some last weekend. We got some of the brats by not Impossible, but Beyond Meat brats. Those were really good, by the way. I took a bite of one. And then I make a big broccoli salad almost every time we do this because it's something we both love is broccoli salad. So we're set on the weekends, and that usually lasts us Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the next week. And since we tend to fast, at least 2 days a week and sometimes longer, we have a lot of food for the whole week. I just barbecue on Saturday now, and boom, don't have to cook the rest of the week. Wow, right? So I was thinking about this. We had this barbecue. My daughter and my grandkids came up from Oregon, and we were all barbecuing, sitting around the backyard. And I was thinking about the whole. My daughter says, "Wow, it's just you make it look so easy." And I'm looking around at the table. We got the big broccoli salad here. We got all these roasted vegetables and shish kebab vegetables, and then we got the few plant meats that he had. So we did have some keto buns for the kids for the burgers, um, and then these keto rolls that I made for us. That were, but I'm not that much into processed foods lately, so I'd rather make it myself. We had those. And that was about it. And there was some fruit for the kids, like a fruit salad, like strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. And I said, you know what? It really is easy. I said, I think that people make it hard on themselves. And people, when they first come into our group, because our group, we have almost 600 people in our group now, and it hasn't even been open that long. And they come in and they're just, where am I going to get my protein? Where can I get a list of the low carb foods? Blah blah blah. Okay, first of all, if you Google low carb vegetables, you'll get tons of not only lists, but you can get pictures that you can just see what you want. And what I did was I went through and picked my, I'd say 8, but more like 5 favorite low carb vegetables. Like I've got zucchini. I love zucchini. That's basically water. Cabbage, very low carb. Mushrooms, very low carb. Greens. I love spinach greens. I love kale greens. I love lettuce greens. So all the greens, very low carb again, and green onions. I don't eat a lot of them, so I'm not getting very many carbs there. So yeah, and radishes. I just kept everything that simple. And that's what I just keep cycling over and over and over. I either have them like a big raw salad, and then how I make my dressings. Let me tell you how I make my dressing. This is so easy. I take a cup of soy milk. It has 9 grams protein, has the minimal fats, and they're healthy, and not even that many carbs, right? Well, then I put that in a little pot. I heat it up, put some white vinegar in it, turn it into ricotta, strain it out the way, turn it into ricotta. Then I use that, and I just call it ricotta is just what we call all cheeses when they start that way, but it actually becomes a sour cream. You beat it with a whisk and you can make a sour cream, and then you can add things like garlic powder, pepper, dill, and stuff like that and make a ranch. You can add a little bit of sugar-free ketchup and make a Thousand Island dressing, put a little chopped up pickle in there. So seriously, that's how easy. And because you're making just that cup worth for yourself, it only takes minutes to make, you guys. It does not take that long. Because you're making that just for yourself, you can, if you can track it easily. Tracks right in. So that's how simple I've made my dressings and stuff. And usually, what I do now is I'll make like 3 or 4 cupfuls of the stuff because I know how much it measures out to. I just put it in a bowl in the fridge so I can just make my own dressing whenever I make a raw salad. Um, I've recently cut out almost all of the fats. I'm even cutting out the olives and the avocado right now because first of all, I'm at a much slower rate right now of weight loss, but it's also getting hard for me. My body wants to stabilize, and I don't want my body to stabilize. So I've had to cut out the nuts, the seeds, the olives, the avocados. Those are my sources of fat because right now I want my body to tap into the fat that's still stored. Okay. So because I want it to tap into the fat that's still stored, I can't afford to be adding fat to the system right now. So pretty much all those vegetables I just named, that's pretty much what I mean. I do eat tofu probably 3 times a week. I love tofu, and I don't want to hear about you guys' how bad you think it is for us because I'm telling you what, I've never been in better health than when I started eating tofu, so I'm not going to believe it anyway. So yeah, keep it to yourself. Um, and that's about it. That's about it. What those vegetables I mentioned, and I only eat once a day when I do eat. I my eating window now is about an hour and a half a day because I don't drink. I only drink water outside of my eating, because I don't do any flavors. So during my hour and a half to 2 hours at the most, I'll stretch out. I'll have coffee. I'll have some iced tea. I'll have a flavored water or whatever it is I'm wanting. I'll have it during that time, and that's the only thing that stretches it out a little bit more for me. And that's about it. Like I said, the weight loss is happening slow and steady, but it's happening, and that's the important thing, right? Um, the vegan keto thing is just so easy to us now. It's so easy, and it's such an easier way of life, but it's such a gentler, kinder way of life. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. I will tell you that before I was thinking, oh, I can't wait till I can add in rice and potatoes. I was thinking of all these things, and now I'm like, the only thing I can really see me wanting to add back when I get into maintenance is butternut squash because I love it. And other than that, I don't really miss anything else. You know, I don't miss the sugar ever. I cannot believe that I was so addicted to sugar almost my entire life. I have been such a sugar fiend, a fiend. You guys, I ate 6 candy bars one time. Love sugar, right? And now all of a sudden, I'm just like, I made these guys some keto strawberry shortcake, and I had a little bite of it. I was like, yeah, that's good. Didn't want it. Didn't want it. I'm not craving the sweets anymore. That probably is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me. It's like, wow, that's just amazing to me. Okay, now as far as what kind of changes are going to be coming up on the channel, I don't quite know yet. I just know they're coming. Okay, so like I'm not going to be naming these things by the week anymore. I don't see the point in that. So I'm over it. Over that part anyway. Just gotta name them whatever I'm talking about. So you guys keep things simple for yourself. I did a post in the group today. That was my group thing was keep things simple for yourself. Don't make this harder than it is because that's a mindset. It's just a mindset. Somehow we bought into dieting as a mindset, and we bought into dieting as hard as a mindset. You're not really dieting anymore. Now you're just learning a easier, kinder, gentler way to eat that your system won't fight back with you about, right? So yeah, keep it easy. Figure out what your 5 to 8 favorite vegetables are, and just start recycling them over and over. And your grocery bill is going to go down phenomenally. Wow, that's going to be crazy. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good everything. All right. Ciao.